Hey, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about turning leadership development into financial growth. I want to welcome you to Built for the Trades. This is a place where we focus on developing leaders in the trades, helping you build a business that operates without you. So whether you're a business owner, a manager, or someone just looking to grow as a leader, we've got the tools and strategies to help you thrive. So what if I told you the key to increasing your company's profits isn't just better marketing or a new fancy sales strategy, but actually investing in leadership development? Sounds a bit like a magic trick, right? But trust me, it's not. Today, we're diving into how building strong leaders within your business directly impacts your bottom line. I'll break down the real return on investment of leadership development and give you practical ways to implement it in your business starting today. But before we jump into the magic, I want to just take a quick moment to shout out our sponsor, Project to Payment. If you prioritize getting paid on time, you know how important that can be. And Project to Payment makes it easy by streamlining your invoicing and payment process so you spend less time chasing payments and more time growing your business. With easy digital options and automated reminders, you can keep cash flowing and focus on what really matters, serving your customers and leading your team. Topic number one today, the ROI of leadership development. I'm not just talking about the return on your financial investment. I'm talking about the return on developing strong leaders in your business. Let's be real, every business owner wants better decision-making, increased efficiency, and higher profits, but too often we focus on external factors like shiny marketing strategy or best sales tactics when the real key is right in front of us. It's our people. By investing in that leadership development, you're investing in better decision-making, faster problem solving, and increased efficiency. Leaders with confidence make smarter choices, which lead to better outcomes for your team and your bottom line. Now think about the last costly mistake in your business. Maybe it was a missed opportunity or a poor hiring decision. Now imagine if you and your team had been better equipped with leadership skills to navigate that situation differently. What would that have saved you? You guessed it. That's your ROI right there. And if you're wondering how to start, here's my suggestion. Start small. Pick one leadership skill to develop each month, whether it's communication or conflict resolution or delegation. Then apply it consistently and watch the magic unfold, because when leadership improves, everything else follows. Now, speaking of leading confidently, let's talk about developing leaders within your team that actually drives your company success, because that's topic number two, developing leaders who drive company success. You can't scale your business alone, and if you're still carrying the entire weight of your business on your shoulders, I tell you what, you probably are feeling pretty burned out. You're limiting your growth as well, and developing leaders within your team means that you're not the only one carrying the load. When your people take ownership and lead projects effectively, the entire business grows. That sounds pretty awesome, right? When you focus on developing leaders and your team stops waiting for your permission, they start solving problems and making decisions that align with your company's vision, all without needing constant supervision. And here's the secret ingredient. Morale and productivity improve because people want to work in a place where they feel valued and empowered and trusted. The more responsibility you give to your team, the more ownership they take. And take a look around at your team. Who's already showing that leadership potential? Even in small ways. Maybe it's that tech who always goes the extra mile to take care and explain things to customers, or the office manager who's always got everything running smoothly. Give them a small leadership opportunity, like leading a team meeting or taking charge of a project. Then coach them through it, offer feedback, and watch them grow. The more that you focus on developing leaders, the more they drive success. It's a win-win solution. So now that we know how to develop these leaders, let's talk about creating a culture that supports their growth and sets them up for success. That's topic number 3 today, is building a culture of leadership development for continuous growth. Leadership development isn't a one-time event. It's not a one and done thing where you send your team to a weekend seminar and hope for the best. No, it's a culture. And companies that prioritize leadership growth don't just survive, they scale. When leadership development is embedded in your culture, new hires step into higher performance environment. Your business becomes more adaptable because your team is constantly improving. And that's when the magic happens. That's when you get the results you're looking for. Revenue grows because empowered teams work smarter, serve customers better, and ultimately drive better results. It's like planting a garden. You don't just throw the seed on the ground and walk away. You water it, you nurture it, and make sure it's getting enough sunlight. And then similarly, you need to create a rhythm of leadership development in your business. This can mean a 10-minute leadership lesson in your weekly meetings. It could also mean recommending a book or a podcast every month, or setting up a mentor system where seasoned employees help newer ones grow. When leadership growth becomes an expected part of your company's culture, you're going to see consistent improvement, and so is your bottom line. So now that we've laid the foundation for developing leaders, let's talk about why this all leads to financial growth and sustainability. Let's take a step back and recap what we've covered. First up, the ROI of leadership development. It's not just a feel-good strategy, it's a direct impact on your bottom line. Strong leaders make better decisions, solve problems faster, and increase efficiency. You're looking at an ROI that's way beyond dollars and cents. It's about the savings from avoiding those mistakes, those missed opportunities. Then we also talked about developing leaders within your team and how it drives company success. The more you empower your team to lead, the more your business grows. And we know that a culture of leadership development means that your team is solving problems, making decisions, and driving results with less micromanagement from you. It takes that weight off your shoulders. And finally, we discussed the importance of embedding leadership development into your company culture. This isn't a one-off seminar. This is about building a continuous process where leadership growth becomes a daily part of your business. And trust me, when that happens, the revenue is going to follow. So in closing today, leadership development isn't an expense. It's an investment that pays off in real dollars. And I want to leave you with this challenge. Identify one leadership skill that you need to develop this month. Maybe it's communication, it could be delegation, it could be problem solving. Then find one team member who's ready to step up and give them that opportunity. Start embedding this leadership development into your culture, and I promise you, you'll start seeing real financial growth. Not because you worked harder, but because your team worked smarter. So if today's episode got you thinking, share it with another business owner. Like and subscribe. We'd love to hear from you. And if you want more leadership insight to grow your business, stay tuned for future episodes. Keep leading with purpose, and I'll talk to you next time.